You're dining with Dills. Dining with Dills. 790 KABC. You're gonna get your delicious fill.
It's Peter Dills, Dining with Dills, Talk Radio 790 KABC. We are a new YouTube sensation. So put that in your notes that anytime that you miss the show, you happen to miss the show, of course, you can always go to peterdills.com, peterdills.com, up and running, streaming live on YouTube after the show at 6 o'clock today. We're here Sunday afternoons, usually at 5, but today we had a prior commitment, so we couldn't start the show till 5:30. What's up for today? Well, we've got Paul Little. Paul Little is the president of the Pasadena Chamber of Commerce. He's going to join us towards the end of the show and give a short shout out to Pasadena Restaurant Week. It sounds like a wonderful event. And as always, Mike Bingley is here.
I am here.
Mike, I can't hear you in my microphone.
Hey, you got some food on?
There we go.
What we got going in here today? We got a restaurant coming in too? Is that what the deal is?
Oh, boy.
What's the deal?
We have,
What?
Paul Little, he's going to be coming in today, talking about Restaurant Week. He brought some friends along. They're going to talk about their restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be nice.
Oh, all right.
No, I've been starving myself all day.
This is a food show.
Yeah, it's a food show. It's not
it
an
is?
eating show. Yeah.
Oh, geez, I thought this was a weight loss show. I guess I'm in the wrong room.
You are definitely in the wrong room for that.
You're in the right room. This is a weight loss show today. I've been starving myself all day waiting for lobster, but I digress. Hey, Mike, I just got back from the wonderful city of Santa Barbara, and that is not Hodunk.
No, beautiful city, Santa Barbara.
Stayed
I love
at
it. I
the
love it.
Bacara Resort up
The Bacara. Oh, what a fine place.
Oh, just fantastic.
I love that.
And we had a wine tasting at the Montecito Vons with the Wild Horse Winery. And Mike, we had so many of our fans that came by to say hello and sip a little wine with us.
Really?
It was fantastic. So the question I have out there, and you don't, if you're nervous, I know some of you are nervous. It took program director up to about 4 years before he finally was able to talk. I just want to know, maybe we could figure out a contest with this. Where are you listening to the show right now? Give us a call, 1-800-222-KABC. It's your first time calling. We'd love to hear from you. And just tell Mark you do want to go on the air or you don't want to go on the air. I just want to know why. I just want to know where you're calling from, because I got reception on KABC all the way up to Montecito, Mike.
And that's right below Santa Barbara, correct?
Just the city below Santa Barbara.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was fun. A lot of people do indeed listen to the show on peterdills.com.
By the way, was the wine any good?
The wine was fantastic.
That's
Wild Horse Winery.
You didn't bring us any wine?
What are we going to do with wine?
Hey.
Drink it. What's wrong with you?
Next week.
Okay.
Next week.
I
Okay.
promise.
Promise?
My right hand over my heart.
Yeah.
If you're watching at peterdills.com right now or Ustream, I promise you that we will have food and wine in the studio next week.
Okay, we're going to hold you to it.
Hold me to it, my friends. What do you want? What type of food do you want?
Oh, actually, I think I'd like lobster.
Okay, Mike wants some lobster. Lobster, it's Peter Dills. It's Talk Radio 790 KABC. Give us a call, 1-800-222-5222. Tell us where you're listening, if you're out in Santa Barbara or Montecito or out in the IE, the 909, or Newport Beach, or just call in and just tell us where you're listening to the show at. I'm just curious.
Temecula.
Temecula, even. Our good
wine
friends.
country out there.
Wine country, absolutely, Mike. Good point. Good point. I got a couple questions for you, Mike, and our listeners. Tipping at restaurants.
Tipping? Oh, at restaurants. I'm glad you clarified that. That's
tipping.
not that
Not
place
the
in
cow.
Asia.
No,
Okay.
not the cow tipping that we're used to.
Okay.
Tipping at a restaurant. Go to a restaurant. Happened to me on Thursday. We did.
Yeah.
Vons and Toma, Toma restaurant was on hand, handing out wonderful samples of their delicious Italian fare food. And at the end of the event, the owner, Tom, invited us to his restaurant for food, not for drinks, but for food.
Right.
So I was with a few people that had helped out on the event, and I wanted to treat them to a bottle of wine. So the wine that we had ordered was not on the menu. So the owner came by and said, "Hey, Peter, as you can see, we're a little busy right now. I'm going to upgrade the wine that you ordered. We're out of it. I'm going to give it to you at the same price. Class act right there, my friends.
Oh, absolutely.
Class act. And we're a little busy right now, so you've got a server in myself. And I said, and he goes, yep, I'm going to take care of you guys. So he brought the wine, opened the wine, poured the wine, brought us the check for the wine, and I tipped him. What do you think?
Why not? Of course.
Okay.
Why would you not tip him?
I wouldn't tip the owner.
No?
He's the owner. He's already getting my money.
Back up.
No,
Back up. No, you said there was a server involved in this. Didn't you?
The owner brought us out the wine. No server.
Oh, I thought you said you had a server that was helping out too.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I misunderstood.
No, he said.
Well, still, okay.
He said the bartender's busy, as you can see.
So you don't tip the owner? Is that what you're saying?
I did.
Yeah.
But Mr.
I don't.
Turtle.
I wouldn't even tip the valet.
Tell me how you really feel.
I'm really cheap.
What's that billboard on the side of the 110 across the Staples Center? It's like a gentleman's club where you can watch sporting events.
Oh, no.
And they give you free appetizers, and that's why the program director goes there?
Yeah. I know exactly. What is it? I haven't been there in a while because they got rid of that deal. It was such a great deal.
Chicken wing deal, right?
Yeah, no, it was a burger deal. It was like a burger and an actual beer for less than $3 and fries. And I was going there religiously for a while.
So this is the guy,
oh.
the program director is the guy that waits around when we have restaurants that bring in food. And he goes to his favorite little bar out in West Covina.
Yeah.
And, hey, what do we got to eat? They eat better than we do. Okay.
So you tip then? You tip the guy.
Yep.
And now
I
what
do.
percentage did you tip?
I gave him $10.
So was that 20% tip or
17%.
Okay, that's cool.
No, let's see, 60, 15, 17%. Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay, valet tipping at a hotel, in and out privileges, usually at a resort, not the Motel 6 I'm talking about, but when you go into a hotel and you valet your car and you need your car because you know you're going to be leaving often, do you tip every time?
I do. $2.
Okay.
Two, depending on now your car, you might want to tip a little more. You might want to give them a $5 bill because you know
fine Lexus.
Oh no, I was talking.
Oh,
you're going to tell people you got a Lexus?
Oh, I was trying to get
I
a
saw that
plug-in.
Corniche. You got a Corniche parked out there in the, and I'm not talking about a game hand either.
Sometimes I have no idea what he's talking about.
I'm already lost.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm talking about a fine British automobile that you have parked out in the parking lot, Mr. Dills.
Okay, valet tipping at a hotel.
Oh, cut me off, why don't you?
Well, no, let's stay on the subject here. We only got a half hour.
Okay, yes, I forgot.
And
we'll
4
cut down.
minutes of commercials, you understand, and no food. Valet tipping at a hotel, in and out privileges, you say?
$2.
I don't.
This guy.
I work in radio. I don't have no money.
I have no money. You apparently went to public schools.
Very much
I
so.
ain't got no money, Mike. There I go again. I tipped $5 on the upon leaving the hotel.
Like I said, you have that Corniche.
Okay. What city's airport has the best food? What city's best airports have the best
That's
food?
easy. That's out in Pomona at Brackett Field.
I love Brackett Field.
No,
they do.
It's at the El Monte Airport.
That's what he's saying.
No, El Monte Airport.
No, El Monte's different than Brackett Field.
Yep. Really good airport.
Where's yours?
But that's out in what is that? San Dimas? What is that?
Oh,
yeah.
Wait a minute. Now I'm confused.
Brackett's in
Yeah,
Pomona.
it's Pomona. Yeah, it's right by the
one
fairgrounds.
Yeah, Brackett's the one I'm talking about,
Yeah.
where they have the lakes out there. That's the one I went to.
Yeah, you fly your jet in there, don't you?
I do.
Benelli Park.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Benelli
It's right
Park.
there.
There
That's
you
right.
go.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Mhm.
If you have a favorite airport food, give us a call, 1-800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-KABC. I like the beer at the Toronto airport.
Really?
Yeah, they had Labatt's. Labatt's. You say Labatt's, I say Labatt's. They had all this great Canadian beer, and I love Canadian beer because it's usually a Pilsner, something, you know how I am. I like that.
Can't you get that elsewhere, though?
I don't know about Labatt's. Labatt's is...
the reason I ask is you get a cocktail in an airport. It's usually double the price.
Oh, I know.
So that's why I ask. You know how I am. I'm pretty cheap when it comes to that.
I have a friend who would complain about the Long Island's at Robbins because they're $8.95 or something, or $9.95. You drink them. I don't. What are they? Do you remember?
Actually, I think they're $9.95 now.
$9.95.
Yeah.
Until he went to the LAX and had a Long Island for $12.95, which was half the size.
Yeah.
A little 8-ouncer.
That's the way it is.
Yeah, that
Robbins has a huge. You pour that. What do you call that glass you pour it in? It's
big glass.
It's a big glass. So
Yeah.
I don't know if it's full shots or what the deal, but it's worth it.
Program director, the bar that you hang out in West Covina, what do they charge for a drink?
Oh, well,
They don't charge you anything.
Yeah,
I know.
I get the legend price.
You bring the food in.
I get the 10-year price when I'm there. But the drinks are really cheap. It's the Cove out in West Covina, and they make an outstanding martini for $5.
Ooh, that's good.
Outstanding.
Outstanding. Okay, that's call liquor though. That's not call liquor. I mean.
So, what is the world's fastest growing diet trend? Stick around after the break, and we'll let you know. It's Peter Dills. It's Dining with Dills. It's Talk Radio 790 KABC. And a little bit later, just in a few minutes, we're going to talk to Paul Little. He is Paul.
Of course I know Paul.
He is El Presidente of the Pasadena Chamber of Commerce. And today, they're kicking off Pasadena Restaurant Week. Sounds interesting. We'll find out more about that. So for right now, it's Peter Dills. It's Dining with Dills. Talk Radio 790 KABC.
Clean Radio. Sunday evenings at 6 on Talk Radio 790 KABC. Addiction happens. Recovery and a new life starts here. Featuring celebrity and professional interviews. For immediate assistance, go to cleanradio.com. That's clean with a K.
The IRS issued an identity theft alert to the millions of Americans who pay taxes, including many of our listeners. Here's Mayor Rudy Giuliani with the LifeLock Identity Theft Alert.
As a mayor and former federal prosecutor, fighting crime has always been my mission. Now I'm taking on identity theft. The problem has become such a global concern, you can no longer think it will never happen to you. I protect myself with LifeLock. You should too.
Consumers beware. Identity thieves know that virtually everything they need to steal your identity and even your life savings is on your tax forms. Get LifeLock protection risk-free for 60 days. If you're not convinced, notify LifeLock within 60 days of enrollment and you won't pay a cent. Visit lifelock.com and enter promo code Enroll60 or call 1-800-308-0545. 1-800-308-0545. 1-800-308-0545. See lifelock.com for details. Network does not cover all transactions and scope may vary.
About to refinance your mortgage? Before you sign, make sure the lender's not going to nickel and dime you with closing costs, hidden appraisal fees, or charge you for running your credit report. The right lender doesn't charge those fees.
You've got the green light.
Get Greenlight Financial Services straight up, no nickel and dime refi. Like our 2.75% rate and APR 10-year fixed mortgage with no lender closing costs, appraisal fee, or credit report fee. Greenlight's all about saving you as much money as possible, not nickel and diming you with fees. Get 2.75% with Greenlight now. Call 866-66-FASTER.
866-66-FASTER. You've got the green light.
Rate based on 120 monthly payments of $9.54 per thousand. Not all applicants qualify. Full disclosure at greenlightloans.com. Loans made pursuant to a California finance lender license, NMLS 2140. Equal housing lender. Call 866-66-FASTER.
You've got the green light.
Hey, spring has sprung, and that means it's clearance sale time at Mitch's Royal Gems. Big savings. Mitch at Royal Gems Jewelers has master craftsmen in the store where they make their own jewelry. Royal Gems also imports all their own diamonds, and that means no middleman, so you pay much less, at least 30 to 50% less than most jewelry stores. So you go see Mitch at Royal Gems, he's going to save you a ton of money. Why? Because Royal Gems does everything in-house. Even repairs in 45 minutes or less while you watch and wait. It's all out in the open. Bring Mitch your old gold diamonds and jewelry and let his master craftsmen transform them into new modern designs or trade them in for bigger and newer styles. Mitch's Royal Gems has great buys on wedding rings, earrings, bracelets, and pendants. Royal Gems, Topanga Canyon at Oxnard Street in the heart of the San Fernando Valley. That's Woodland Hills, the Promenade Mall. Here's the number, 818-347-7974. That's Mitch's Royal Gems, 818-347-7974.
Will you hurry up in there? Mom, Dad, Sarah's using all the hot water again.
Okay, honey. Now look, we're all taking 10-minute low-flow showers to conserve water and energy.
Right. Yeah, but by the time I shower, the water's colder than a meeting of the Polar Bear Club.
Aren't you exaggerating just a little bit here, pal?
We need one of those solar water heating systems like Danny has.
Solar water heating? I've never heard of it.
Oh, come on, Mom. They put solar collectors on their roof that capture the warmth of the sun and use it to heat water.
Well, the sun does heat things up, so why not water, right? Makes sense.
Exactly. Danny says the solar hot water has its own tank that fills their regular water heater when they use hot water.
Huh. Well, filling it with hot water instead of cold could save energy and money.
Yeah.
I say let's check it out.
Yeah, hot water is cool. I hereby tender my resignation from the Polar Bear Club.
Make solar water heating the next step in your green routine. Rebates are available now through the California Solar Initiative Thermal Program. Learn more at waterheatedbythesun.com.
Date night? We've got tickets to see comedy legends at Ventura Harbor Comedy Club. Catch your favorites for half off thanks to SweetJack.com.
Sweet Jack, now that's a real sweet deal.
SweetJack.com.
It's news. It's talk. It's 790 KABC.
Hey, it's Peter Dills. We're back from our short break. It's Dining with Dills, Talk Radio 790, KABC, your talk station, your food station. We're here every Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Not near a radio? Don't worry about it. Just check out peterdills.com, peterdills.com, or at 6 o'clock. You can still check out peterdills.com for an instant replay of the show. Go to YouTube, my Peter Dills channel. Smart and Final. Yep, we're coming on 3 years, Big Mike. 3 years of the show.
3 years.
July 4th, it would be our 3-year anniversary.
No kidding.
And you said it wouldn't last. Just like any good relationship.
Never said that.
Oh, Teresa said it wouldn't last when she met you.
Well, hey, that's a whole different deal.
All right, so it's Smart and Final. Best values in town. Smart and Final serving Southern California for over 160 years. Smart and Final, a proud sponsor of Dining with Dills right here on Talk Radio 790 KABC. What's happening at Smart and Final? Mike, you asked me.
Yeah, what's happening there? I see they've got some chicken on sale there,
do.
don't they?
Fresh. Every time
Not
we use
fresh.
Fresh.
Are you serious?
First Street chicken drumsticks or thighs, 99 cents a pound. Fresh at Smart and Final.
Wow.
We were talking about strawberries because I just drove
love
up.
Strawberries.
California grown fresh strawberries, $4.99, 4-pound package. Yum, yum, yum. 7-Up, Pepsi, $5.99, 24. That's a case, and I'm looking for you, Mike.
Oh, good.
Because we're almost
good.
done with this commercial spot.
Oh, where's the beer? You got beer on there?
Oh, we got beer.
Oh,
beer.
no. What is it?
That's his imitation of you, but when you're gone, by the way.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay, you ready? Corona, Modelo.
Modelo? Oh, that's
Blue
my
Moon,
favorite.
Sierra Nevada. That's Paul Little's favorite, Sierra Nevada. No, Newcastle's your favorite.
Newcastle.
I'll go with either one.
You'll go with either one. 12-ounce bottles, $12.99 plus CRV. Smart and Final, your faster, smarter warehouse store.
And they got liquor, too, I see.
And they do got liquor. Jack Daniel's Whiskey, Kettle One, Vodka, Bombay Sapphire, $29 for the big bottle, 1.75.
You know, I'm getting liquored up after this show. I'm telling you that right now.
Well, yeah, you are.
You just drive me to drinking, buddy, you know. With that attitude of yours. And
Son, you're going to drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that.
Yeah, I'm going to leave
Hot.
it alone.
Hot Rod Lincoln, thank you.
Okay.
You son of a biscuit.
Yeah, there you go.
Speaking of biscuits.
Biscuits.
What is the hot culinary trend right now?
Biscuits.
Biscuits.
I took a shot in the dark.
No, this is a $7 billion industry that's the fastest growing diet trend. It's estimated that only 1% of Americans actually have this problem, but they're still buying this gluten-free. Gluten-free, it's against the grain.
Yeah,
Gluten-free has become one of the world's largest growing diet trends. $7 billion a year, but only 1 out of every 100 people have the problem. But we continue to buy it. Yeah?
Gluten-free. I know all the pizza places, they're making gluten-free pizzas now.
And I had mentioned to you, I know this spot. I had mentioned to you that airport food, JFK has great steaks. Well, of course they do. They have the palm. No, they have a
great
palm.
steaks.
Great steaks.
Yeah.
Palm, why are you laughing? Am I missing something?
No.
They have the palm. We have 2 palms here in Southern California. They actually have a palm. I'd like to see more good food at restaurants.
You mean at airports?
No, just at restaurants in general.
Did I just have a jalapeno again?
No, but we'll go work on that later.
All right. I'd like to see more good food at airports. Pasadena, our hometown, where we have our own cable show on Channel 32 on Charter Cable, plus Channel 99 on AT&T. We're there usually on Saturday mornings when we have fresh content.
You tell me.
Yeah, we're there, Charter and AT&T, so we're proud to call Pasadena our home. And we have Paul. Paul Little is the head honcho, the number one uno, whatever he is. He runs the Pasadena Chamber of Commerce.
He knows what's going on.
He knows what's going on for business. He doesn't really know restaurants that well, but
I think he does, though. I think he knows more than you think.
Do you know restaurants well?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm working on it.
Anyway, Paul Little is here, and we're kicking off today. Today is Pasadena Restaurant Week, and you brought in some up-and-comers to Pasadena, the Cousins Maine Lobster. Are you guys cousins?
We are, unfortunately, yeah.
Oh, okay. So we've got Cousins Maine Lobster. It's at 115 East Colorado Boulevard. Mike, you've been there.
Oh, yeah, it's a great place.
And you had the lobster bisque, and you said hot diggity dog.
Oh, I loved it. Matter of fact, I reviewed it on this show
You
about a month and a half ago.
And you gave it a Mike Bingley thumbs up.
I gave it a definite. I don't remember what the grade I gave it, but it was a thumbs up. I'll tell you that. Yeah, it was
Nice.
great.
Yeah,
Great.
because it would have been like an A+. Plus.
I didn't give it A+. I'll tell you
Because he
that
had to
right
pay
now.
for
'Cause
it.
that I reserved that for.
He had to pay for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you got to pay
He's
for
like-
that one.
he's
Yeah,
like,
there you go.
Program director.
You will never pay again.
But it-
$3.
But it was
$3. Yeah, that's what I.
No, it's top notch.
I'm a transplanted New Englander, and I went to have the lobster roll and the fried clams, and I got to tell you, they tasted exactly the way they're supposed to. Yep. I don't know anywhere else in Southern California that doesn't, but I do know these guys do it right.
Fried clams. I like fried clams.
Paul will pay you later. Thank you for that.
Yeah, you know, when I first met when I first met Paul Little, I don't know where we were at, but he's just such a great guy, and he just has his heart into everything he does. And it is a Sunday, and for Paul, this is work. And just coming out here to La Cienega Boulevard to talk about Pasadena Restaurant Week. Paul, go ahead. Just tell us. You can't name all 45 restaurants, but name a few of the restaurants.
Right quick. Well, Pasadena Restaurant Week is an opportunity for people to come out if they don't know the Pasadena restaurant scene to try it. We have 45 restaurants doing fixed price menus or other specials. You can get a 2-course lunch for either $15, $20, or $25, depending on the menu and the restaurant.
Well, Royce is not
at
open
various
for
restaurants.
lunch
Actually, they're doing it.
But not.
Or you can do dinner for $26, $35, or $44, and the Royce Steakhouse just opened.
Yeah.
And they're doing it, and they have a special menu at $44.
Yum.
But it's everything from the Royce and the Terrace at the Langham, Raymond Restaurant, all the way to, at the other end of the spectrum, Pie and Burger's doing it. You can go into Cousins Maine Lobster and get a great deal.
Pie and Burger is at the other end of the spectrum?
Well, the other end of the price
Well, he is a USC fan, so I would put him at the other end.
I'm glad you clarified
Michael
that.
Osborne is a USC fan, so he's at the other end of the spectrum.
They prepare things made from beef, but they do it a little differently. But they're all excellent at what they do, including my friends here.
Yeah, the Cousins.
To my left.
Yes.
Yeah, Cousins Seafood.
You guys fly in that
just
lobster
for
from
the
me?
final plug, anybody wants any information, we have a mobile app. If you've got an iPhone or an Android, you can download the mobile app, find all the restaurants listed there, or go to www.pasadenarestaurantweek.com, and you find all the listings there. You can sort by cuisine, by price, by location. We just encourage everybody to come out to Pasadena, and if you haven't been, you will be pleasantly amazed.
If any of you get a parking ticket while you're at Pasadena Restaurant
Peter
Week,
Dills will pay it.
Pasadena Chamber of Commerce, CO Paul Little.
Yeah,
right.
Now I
Sounds
know.
fair.
Yeah, it's fair to. Yeah.
I had a question for the Cousins Maine Lobster guys. I know you guys fly in your lobsters. Is that daily and what kind of mileage are you getting on your credit cards and stuff? You guys getting extra bonus points for freaking flyer
We send the
miles?
lobsters with the people. Yeah, we fly everything in daily, if not every other day, depending on how the sales were that previous day. But pretty much in the summertime, daily, if not latest every other day. And it's we're getting a lot of free flights, put it that way. We have no time to go anywhere, but our UPS bills are immense.
You know, they got some good happy hour deals over here at Cousins, too.
Really?
Yes, they do. Yep.
You want to tell them about him, James?
No, you go right ahead.
Tell them about him.
Yeah.
James, do tell.
James is the name when he's in trouble. No, we do $2 shrimp tacos, all Maine shrimp, lightly breaded, amazing taco. $9 Maine lobster tail, 2-for-1 drinks, so you can come in, you can have a couple drinks, you can relax, and everything we serve on the menu is from Maine. So if you're an East Coaster,
Wow.
if you're a New England transplant, or you just like the best seafood, this is all Maine products. So you will be very, very happy, including the lobster bisque down there, I think.
Yeah, it'd have been nice to have some right now.
When it's so popular, we just
In
sell
case
out.
you just tuned into the show, it's Peter Dills. What you missed: YouTube, Santa Barbara, Lobster, Montecito, Tipping, Canadian Beer, Wine, Toma Restaurant, Airport Food, Cousins Lobster, Yum Yum, Pasadena Restaurant Week. Check it out. It's Peter Dills.
And I'm Mike Bingley.
Along with the program director.
And we will see you next week at 5:30 right here. No, gosh, I hope it's 5 o'clock, but let's say 5:30 here at Talk Radio 790 KABC, your talk station. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Steve. And thank you to Smart and Final.